Good morning everyone, welcome back to Gillian at Mystic Healing Therapies. Just a quick note to say hello and welcome. Thank you for subscribing to all the new subscribers. I appreciate that. Alright, what we're going to talk about today is unity. So it's never been as important as it is in these current days for us as human beings to unite and make a united front. Now, many of you have been watching lots of videos around the truther community, and you'll notice that there's been a lot of division, a lot of infighting, a lot of bickering, a lot of just not great energy in that community. So if the truther community that tend to be more enlightened than the average human is fighting, then really we need to be setting an example, don't we? You know, we need to be holding the vibration and taking the high road whenever we can. So I'm going to use this analogy then. We all know it's end times, you know, what's going on in 3D is getting crazier and crazier. You know, ridiculous stories coming out on the mainstream that are hooking some people in and causing almost like a degree of hysteria. So how are we going to meet these energies? What are we going to do? So, like I say, it's really important we all stick together and we all unite as organic humans. Now, take this scenario. I've noticed there seems to be lots of divisions around things like I'm a vegan, I'm not a vegan, or I take alcohol, or I take sugar, or whatever. Or I believe in this, but flat earth or round earth or whatever. There seems to be a whole load of division. Well, to be honest, that's just a distraction by the dark forces to get us all fighting against each other, you know, divide and separate, divide and conquer. You know, we all know the old sayings. If you look at it, that's what's going on. So let me tell you this story then. Let's imagine, just imagine then that you hold quite strong opinions around those things I've just mentioned, i.e. you identify as a flat earther, or you identify as a vegan, or whatever. It doesn't really matter what you identify as, but that you sort of stick as a very strong views on a particular thing. Nothing wrong with having strong views, by the way. I'm not here to judge what anyone's views are, but the point I'm going to make, so imagine you do subscribe to I'm a flat earther, or I'm a vegan, or I'm a meat eater, or whatever you want to subscribe to, or I'm a Christian even, or I'm a Muslim, whatever you want to subscribe to. But then imagine your house is on fire, okay, and you call the fire brigade. Now, are you going to stand there checking that these people, the fire brigade's views align with you? So if your house is on fire and you're a vegan, are you going to say, I only want vegan fire fighters to come in my home? Of course you're not. You're not going to be bothered. You're just grateful somebody's turned up to put the fire out. So really, we need to start adopting that attitude. It really doesn't matter. We all have got value. We've all got a right to speak our own truth. But let's just stop focusing on the separateness. Let's just unite, you know. At the end of the day, it's organic humans with souls that are versus artificial intelligence or reptilians. That's what it boils down to. So let's put our differences aside as human beings and let's just unite, because united we are strong. We can do anything. So, you know, I just offer you that. Think about your house being on fire. Think about what views you hold. Would you be vetting them to come in based on you know, if your house is on fire, you're just grateful for the help. So let's just unite. And another thing that I would just like to say, yesterday when I was meditating, I just felt very connected to anybody that's speaking the truth, you know. All the truthers, like the prominent truthers online, for people like Tara by Janine, Mark Atwood, Ishmael Perez, Blossom Goodchild, Megan Rose, all of those, you know, people say, oh, they must have really big egos to go on videos and talk. But believe me, it's the opposite. If you're sitting on here bearing your soul about controversial subjects, you've got to have got your ego right out the way before you could even contemplate publishing this stuff. So I just want to a message from the universe to anybody. It doesn't matter how big your platform is. If you're speaking your truth and you make a difference to one person, then thank you for the from the universe. Even if you've not got a platform, even if you, doesn't matter whether you've got a platform or not, it's just about reaching people and getting the message over. So I just want to say thank you from the universe for speaking your truth, because it's really important that all of us speak our truth, because it's drip, drip, drip. I've got a friend and I've been speaking this truth from forever, but especially the last 3 years. And then it turns out she's got another friend in a totally different circle that is saying similar truths. So she's thinking, well, if Gillian can think that, and then let's call her Sarah can think that, then perhaps there's something in it. So never underestimate the power of you speaking your truth. You know, not in an argumentative way. We don't have to argue with people, just in a heart-centered, love-centered way. Speak your truth in a heart-centered, loving way, and you've no idea how powerful that is. But also, you are being true to yourself, aren't you? And that's a really big lesson for us all, to be true to ourselves, be true to our life path, really, our mission. And that's not always easy, especially, like I say, you know, when you speak out. All the truthers, for example, that it's not like 3D people that are talking about holidays or football matches or hairstyles. You know, you get up on these videos and you bare your soul. So I just want to thank everybody who's walking that line, and thank you from the heart, because it's a really important job. But also linked into that, you know, each and every one of us has got a different piece of the jigsaw to bring. You know, none of us have got the truth on everything. We're all just trying to find our own little bit. So getting back to that video I did with Mark Atwood, I knew about the letters on the stones because David Icke had brought that, and then we find the other bit, and then someone else will find another bit. We all find in little bits of the jigsaw. It doesn't make anyone better or worse, but all I would say is encourage you to find your own piece of your jigsaw, which is what's your life mission, what are you doing, and don't be afraid to shine your light. You know, people like us have been put down and classed as nutters for, I've been talking my truth for 30 years when nobody was talking about it. It's much easier to talk your truth nowadays. So just a bit of a sending lots of love and vibration to everybody that's speaking the truth. Let's unite. Doesn't matter whether, whatever you subscribe to, we are organic humans and we need to stick together. So, okay, I'll leave you with that. Lots of love to everybody. Bye for now.